Hi, this is Karina from Select American Homes. I'm with Jay from Northwest Exterminating, who is our pest inspector. And we have just had Jay inspect 7230 Oakley Court in Union City. Jay, would you like to tell people at home a little bit about this home and what you found in regards to termites?
Absolutely. Generally what we do is we come out and do a termite inspection for you. Generally what we look for is any conducive conditions, which may be, earth to wood contact, moisture conditions. But with this house, which is basically on a slab, we look for any indentations in the wall where termites might have come up through the wall, or irregular formations in the baseboards or walls. It's what we look for in the termite inspection. This house all checked out clear, so basically what we would do was issue a clear letter to Karina saying that this house is free from any termite activity. One thing that we also look for is if the house has been treated for termite protection before, which this house in particular has been treated before with the baiting system. We offer two different types of termite coverage, which is the baiting system with the Centricon or a liquid treatment. The two different types of coverages offers a warranty with Northwest Exterminating, which can cover with the liquid treatment will be up for 8 years worth of coverage. The warranty status could be either a retreat only warranty or a retreat and repair warranty. The difference between the two is basically whether we find any active infestation on the home during our inspection, which can sometimes lead to a retreat only warranty. Depending on how much of an infestation in the home that we find, it's per our judgment as far as if we want to issue a repair bond or a retreat only bond with this home.
Jay, can you tell us a little bit about termites in Atlanta and how common they are?
Right. The recent study just came out, and of course Georgia is one of the top 5 states in the country as far as termite damage claim. One thing that homeowners insurance does not cover is termite damage. So basically what we do during our inspection, we come out, look for those termites or any activity that may have been previous or active, and then we issue a plan as far as getting rid of the termites if you do have an infestation. Like I said before, we offer two different types of warranties, the liquid warranty as well as the Centricon station. The beauty of the Centricon stations is that particular warranty is good for a lifetime, whereas with the liquid system, like I was saying before, you're only good for 8 years. But the other thing that we come out and we look for is the conducive conditions, which on a slab we look for anything from earth to wood contact, which means that there's pieces of wood that is actually in the ground, that is touching the ground and is also coming up to butt the structure. We also look for things such as moisture conditions. Termites here in Georgia, we deal with subterranean termites mostly. We're one of the few exterminating companies that actually warrant subterranean and Formosan termites, which are the two different types of termites that we have here in Georgia. Most of the time we're dealing with subterranean termites, which means that they come from the ground up. One thing a question that I get asked a lot is that, well, if I've got an infestation in my wall, how are y'all going to treat for the termites that are in my wall? Well, we don't actually go in and do any kind of chemical treatment inside the wall. The thing that we do is we look to find the source of the problem, where the termites are actually coming up into the home. At that point, we'll look at it and say, okay, we can either down drill here if it's on a patio or a slab, or we can actually trench and treat around the home. One thing that people don't understand is when you're dealing with subterranean termites here in Georgia, they have to come back down to get moisture. They can't survive without moisture, so they have to come back down to the ground. So once they come back down and you have an infestation, they will have to cross our barrier, which will then eliminate the termite activity.
Jay, if we do find termites in a property, should our investors be concerned?
No, not generally. When we come on board at Northwest, we go through an extensive 3-month training process. So we know what to look for. We know how bad an infestation is. As far as being nervous about having an infestation, it's not anything that we can't treat. Like I said, we'll go back to the source of the problem, find out where the termite activity is, and treat that area. Once we treat that area, like I said, with subterranean termites, they've got to cross our barrier in order to get back into the home itself. So once we treat a home, there's no need to worry about any further infestation, as far as that goes. And that's why we do offer the spot treatments as well as the Centricon. So basically, if we were to come in and let's just say at this property here, I just found termites in the bathroom. What we would do is I'd look at it, see exactly how we were able to treat the home. we treat it with a spot treatment with a liquid, which gets rid of the active infestation at that time. After that, we would put the Centricon system around it, which is the barrier after the fact. So basically, once we do the spot treatment and then put the Centricon system in, you're creating a barrier for the active infestation, and then basically a curative measure with the Centricon station. So as far as being concerned about anything, it's not anything that we can't treat.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. And can our investors call you directly?
Absolutely.
If they have any questions?
Absolutely. If you guys have any questions for me or for Northwest Exterminating, feel free to call me. My office number is 678-854-9415, or you can reach me directly on my mobile at 404-798-1098.
Great. Thanks for coming in. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, just wanted to invite you all to trust the mouse to protect your house, celebrating 60 years of service with Northwest Exterminating.